Hey, Mum!
What?
The Dustbinmen!
Hello? This is 18 Beowulf Terrace speaking. Is that the sanitation? I want to speak to the master of the Middenmen. I want to what, you cheeky madam? What do you think I am, an orang bloody ootang? He's not the only one that's busy. Cheeky madam. No respect, no patience, no manners. No knickers on neither. Hello? Is that the master of the Middenmen?
No, not if we're strictly accurate, madam. The master of the Middenmen, just as he is master of all men, irrespective of race, colour or creed, is in fact the assistant town clerk. Yeah, I do, however, have the honour of being the Inspector Corporation Cleansing Department at your service. Good morning. Yeah, Beowulf Terrace, yeah. Well, they must have emptied your bins by now. Yeah, it's 12:20. They've usually finished Beowulf Terrace by 9 o'clock. Mad dogs permitting.
Cheese and egg. Heavy breathing. Cheese and egg.
Eric, my flower.
Well, why didn't you answer me the first time?
Just giving you a few seconds deliberation to decide.
Oh. Well, decide what?
Whether what you were going to say would, in however a modest way, contribute to the sum of human knowledge, or whether it be the usual load of macaroni as is your wont.
Oh. Cheese and egg.
Eric, my flower.
It wasn't either.
What was it then?
I was going to pose a question.
An excellent thing to pose, Eric, good lad.
Thank you.
Namely?
Pardon?
The bloody question.
Oh, yes. Why are we sitting here like Lloyd George knows my father, father knows Lloyd George, when we dustbins to empty?
We're making Winston happy.
Well, because he's a human being like the rest of us.
Because it's Tuesday bloody morning.
Oh. And perhaps I won't pose no more questions till after Christmas.
Go on, lads! Give it a bit of plug! Colin Bell for Mexico! Colin Bell for Mexico! Put the baby on the boat! Colin Bell in Mexico! We are the champions! We are the champions! We are the champions! We are the champions!
Oh, for God's sake, Ref, blow your whistle, let Her Majesty chuck on the couple, let's all get some dinner.
Oh, it's not the cup final.
Isn't it?
It's not even a football match.
Well, what's he cheering then? The whitewash on the bloody goalposts?
He's watching his team training.
He's not.
Never contradict the leader of the gang, my lad. Or I'm liable to massage your jugular vein with a dustbin.
Well, where's the enjoyment in him watching 11 fellas tripping round a field in their underpants, practising fouling each other?
Well, my mum enjoyed it. I watching fellas in their underpants. Every night till 1 o'clock in a Wednesday at nighty.
Didn't you get pneumonia?
Didn't you get locked up?
The Olympics, on television. She enjoyed it so much she's considering buying a licence.
Happy now, Winston?
Ha! The cream of pig in Europe! No danger.
Training nicely, were they?
They sounded to be.
Sounded?
I couldn't actually see the pitch.
All the players.
All the players. I could hear them, though. Swearing.
Couldn't you see anything?
The ball.
The ball.
Every time they kicked it in the air. Keep it on the island, I shouted. There's a lot of wit and repartee on the terraces. That's the beauty of football.
You sit there, muck and happiness seeping through every pore, just because you saw bloody football in the air?
Not just an ordinary ball.
No.
The one my team was kicking. Touched by them, by their beautiful feet.
I think he's dafter than me.
This is automatic answering service. Your complaint has been noted and will be rectified immediately. Thank you. How was that?
Better smelly. I told you you'd master it by the 63rd time.
Can you smell something funny?
Yes, it'll be the tip, the soft summer zephyrs wafting over
Does it usually pong your office out?
Never, actually. It didn't today until you made entrance.
I noticed that. I smell it wherever I go. Can't be me aftershave, I don't wear none.
Cheese and egg!
Hey, what about me?
Answer the telephone, 64th time lucky.
Hey, it's Thursday work being automatic.
There's cold water in the washroom.
Tap's broke.
It was mended in 1953.
Nobody never tells me anything. This is automatic pigging answering service. The complaint has been noted and will be rectified immediately. You what? Rectified immediately. What's rice pudding out your ears?
Well, thank you very much, Petty.
Oh, no, at all, sir.
What for? For saving me the trouble of reporting you to Scotland Yard as a missing person. You're not missing at all, are you?
Oh, no, sir. I think you may be fairly safe in that assumption.
And you're perfectly sound in wind and limb.
In limbs, sir, yes. The wind, however, is proving a little suspect, especially after a night on bottled beer.
Well, then, in the absence of any watertight excuse like your wagon was shanghaied by a foreign power and stranded in the middle of the Negev desert, why haven't you emptied the bins in Beowulf Terrace, Charlotte Street and Camelot Sidings?
Have you been snooping all morning?
No. Just listening to a telephone receiver which will echo forever to the obscenities of which only Mrs. 18 Beowulf Terrace is capable. She telephoned 7 times, 8 ladies from Charlotte Street twice each, and the entire population of Camelot Sidings once. All at the same time.
Ah.
Ah. So is that their sole source of sustenance? Fish and chips?
Just Winston's.
Pardon?
I'm on cottage pie sandwiches this week. My mum thinks she saw it advertised on television.
Eric has a mam, his mam has a telly, that's all you need to know.
Wheat germ capsules and honey.
I need the energy. I'll lead a very demanding social life.
Doing what?
Dirty pig. I'm a sex symbol. Highly irresistible to the feminine gender. Every housewife bin I empty. They can't help it, you see. They all want to undress me.
Mentally?
No.
You may recall that we were discussing 3 streets fulls of bins and 4 reluctant dustmen.
I was increasing productivity.
By doing less work.
Put it this way, if you make 1 dustman happy for 1 hour, how many more bins are you going to get emptied by 4 dustmen in each succeeding hour? Give them good visibility over finished state and no bloody coal wagons blocking up the entries.
Cheese and egg, despite my youthful schoolboy complexion, I'm not taking my O-levels in Confucian proverbs. What the hell are you talking about?
Winston's a City supporter. We've sought medical advice, but it's psychosomatic.
Just watch it, friend.
Go on.
So, being a City supporter, today I made him happy by taking him to watch his team training.
Instead of making 63 housewives happy by emptying their dustbins.
Now, for the rest of the week, he'll work like an atomic bloody power station at time and a half. That's my incentive scheme, you see. Perks.
And how'd you keep the other 2 happy?
On Wednesdays, he lets me go round the TV shops collecting brochures. I wallpaper my mum's bedroom with them.
On Thursday, he tells my missus I've been transferred to Warrington till Friday. Then he tells me 3 Friday lady friends the same. I spend the night with him. In peace.
With no women to molest him.
Only my matrimonial lady wife, God bless her, and she stays in the kitchen practising shouting bingo.
Cheese and egg. Would you like to make me happy?
I think you should give me notice of that question in writing.
Just rid Beowulf Terrace and its environs of refuse by 2 o'clock sharp.
I see.
Good. Because if you don't, ho ho ho, ach so.
Eh?
Just ho ho ho, ach so, for the moment. I think you've got my gist.
No.
The chop!
Lads, I think bloody Delilah's sick.
Sick? She's bloody diseased.
Psychologically sick. She's a very unhappy man. And do you know why?
Not on her wages, no.
Because she's lonely.
Good.
Bad.
Or indifferent. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Follow me.
My chips have got gone.
Only the top few inches. Come on. In my many years as sidesman at Chad Street Congregational, I heard many an uplifting sermon on the brotherhood of man.
Serves you right, you could have been having a lie.
Which went as follows, viz. And it shall come to pass that if all a cleansing depot inspector hath in his life is his labours, yea, even his Ford Anglia to polish of a Saturday, yea, even his crossword to do of a Sunday, such a man plougheth a lonely furrow, and needs the love of other men. I.e., bloody Delilah wants some mates, then she'll be happy.
Like us.
Hallelujah.
Then what?
Then she won't think so much about work.
Like us.
And she won't go round bouncing her Adam's apple up and down at us and saying dirty things like, oh, act so. If we don't keep her happy, she'll make bloody sure we're not. Why don't you love bloody Delilah?
'Cause I hate him.
Winston?
Bug off.
Eric?
Same as Winston.
It's going to be a challenge for you then, isn't it?
What?
From now on, you're going to devote your life to keeping bloody Delilah happy. Smile at your new friend.
Hey?
All of you, smile. They're at stake. Bloody smiling.
And will be rectified immediately. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, pal. Never let your telephone dangle, pal. Oh. You cut them off, pal.
Correct.
You'll never know who it was now, pal.
I know virtually everything, laddie. I know that was Mrs. 18 Beowulf Terrace. I know the theory and practice of refuse collecting in every capital of every NATO power, including Istanbul. I know the square root of 7,638. I know the weight of bow bells and how to make beetroot wine out of a dozen fresh eggs and a tin of metal polish. The only thing I don't know is why you're sitting there calling me pal. Pal.
I'm holding a pally conversation with you. Well, you know, all pals together like. Cheese and Egg wondered if, that is, I wondered, if, being my mate, you'd care to discuss the role of Colin Bell as link man. Oh. If Sir Ralph Ramsey favours the 4-3-3 formation in Mexico, but judging by the way your eyes are crossing, I think I'll
Get
just...
out.
Yes, sir. Get stuffed. Hello, mate.
Don't be argumentative.
Hey?
What's he doing to Vanessa?
I hate to think. Who's Vanessa?
My motor car.
Oh, bathing it, mate.
What for?
Ah, well, Cheese and Egg thought it a bit... I mean, Eric thought it would be a very matey thing to do. Mate.
It's all those wheat germ capsules. You think I'm a woman?
Hey, what's going on? You're going to take a journey into the unknown.
You can't make me have a story. There's nothing wrong.
It's to make bloody Delilah happy.
What about me?
True. One shouldn't tamper with nature. Go on, play them tea leaves.
You want to be my what?
Mate.
Mate.
You mean marry me?
Oh, don't you start. I've had 7 breach of promise suits this morning alone, stuck at the dustbin lid.
Excuse me a brief moment of time, sir. On the wagon, beloved. Work now, socialise later. You can continue your little conversation after working hours.
With me, he talks dirty. Sex man, sex man.
Cheese and Egg.
Sir?
Sit down a minute.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Right. 1. Winston's been in here burbling about football.
Don't you like football?
Even less than I like Winston. and you'll find out our little latties on page 9 of the Guinness Book of Records.
Oh.
2. Eric's been out there washing Vanessa.
He was only supposed to wash your car, the dirty pig.
It's my Saturday afternoon entertainment. Washing Vanessa. Inside and out. Under the wheel arches. Inside the boot. Every second Saturday, I scrape out the inside of the exhaust pipe with my nail file. It's my pleasure. I enjoy doing it.
Oh.
3. Heavy breathing's been in here. Breathing heavy.
Ah.
And now you 4, gushing all over me as if I'd just given birth to triplets.
Carry on like that, darling, and it could be arranged. Perhaps they're only trying to be friends. Shows you. They're their own worst enemies.
Not theirs. Mine. Now, 5. Stand up straight. 6. Get out. 7. Do Beowulf Terrace and bingo, move!
Poet. Half a league, half a league, half a league onward. Into the valley of death rode the 4 dustmen. Shut up, bloody cake-holes.
Oh, switchboard. Mr. Sinclair here. Are there any more complaints coming through? None at all? And there's nothing wrong with my telephone? Well, in that case, God's in his heaven, and all's well with Beowulf Terrace. Merry Christmas, love. Yes, I know it's only September.
Why've you got save written on your hat? Is it 'cause you can't spell United? Is it 'cause you're a dustman and city's rubbish?
Great idea chatting up bloody Delilah. Now we're all miserable. Even him. There's only 3 hours since he had the joy of watching a ball being kicked in the air.
Cheese and egg?
What the hell do you want?
You always say, Eric me flower as a rule.
This is the bloody exception.
Well,
What the hell do you want?
nothing.
Good.
Nothing at all.
Suits us.
I wouldn't tell you now, even if you asked me.
Which we want?
Right.
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 Good. I was going to pose another question.
Namely?
And what do we do now to make bloody Delilah happy?
Just graft like hell all day, I suppose. No more little perks.
Or hand in his notice and become air hostesses.
Or alternatively,
What?
I haven't entirely ruled out the use of force.
I've only got 16 shillings worth Friday in my Toby jug on mantelpiece and 3.5 books of green stamps. You're welcome to the lot.
We only want you to do us a favour, madam.
Oh, tell them to get off.
When you promise to do us the favour.
Get off. Get off. Aren't you strong? Right, I promise.
OK, lads.
Oh, not you. Terrorising an innocent constituent. Girl bends down to Whitestone her step and next minute the yard door bursts open and... What sort of favour do you want doing? And if it's anything like what I think it is, I shall dial 999.
Dial the cleansing depot instead.
What?
And tell our gaffer that we've emptied your bin, washed it, polished it, swept your yard out and planted geraniums in between the cracks.
What for?
Tell him you're happy with us and won't shout at us no more.
What for?
Then he'll be happy with us and won't shout at us no more. I'll provide the 6pence.
You're no psychiatrist, are you?
Yes.
Thanks.
You got it all wrong.
Eh?
Human nature. I'll explain it to you.
Thank you.
On second thought, if he'll do me a little favour, I'll explain it to him, then he can explain it to you.
Cheese and egg. Say no, say no.
Quarter of an hour?
20 minutes.
Don't say no. No, cheese and egg. So, cheese and egg. Oh, look.
Who's the cream of pig in Europe?
Piggin City.
Well,
Well, what?
did you explain about human nature?
I'll say.
And
And I wish I was a bloody air hostess.
I mean about us.
All that. Aye. She said she likes it when we're late emptying a dustbin. It gives us something to shout about. It's her only pleasure. Well, her only pleasure but one.
I don't.
And bloody Delilah's the same.
Affirmative. If we're skiving...
It gives him something to shout about.
Affirmative.
Which he enjoys.
Affirmative. If he says affirmative once more, I'll have him doctored, shall I?
Affirmative. He's not lonely.
He doesn't want mates.
He likes being miserable.
It makes him happy.
Right. Geronimo bloody Mo. He's happy being miserable. We'll make him bloody ecstatic.
This is an automatic answering service. Your complaint has been noted and will be rectified immediately. This is an automatic answering service. Your complaint has been... I know it's 4:20 and they've usually emptied your bins by 9 o'clock. Madam, don't get your knickers in a twist. They can't be far away. Can they?
Hey, Mum!
What?
The Dustbinmen!
Hello? This is 18 Beowulf Terrace speaking. Is that the sanitation? I want to speak to the master of the Middenmen. I want to what, you cheeky madam? What do you think I am, an orang bloody ootang? He's not the only one that's busy. cheeky, madam. No respect, no patience, no manners. No knickers on neither. Hello, is that the master of the Midden-men?
No, not if we're strictly accurate, madam. The master of the Midden-men, just as he is master of all men, irrespective of race, colour or creed, is in fact the assistant town clerk. Yeah, I do, however, have the honour of being the Inspector Corporation Cleansing Department at your service. Good morning. Yeah, Beowulf Terrace, yeah. What? They must have emptied your bins by now. Yeah, it's 12:20. They've usually finished Beowulf Terrace by 9 o'clock. Mad dogs permitting.
Cheese and egg. Heavy breathing. Cheese and egg.
Eric, my flower.
Well, why didn't you answer me the first time?
Just giving you a few seconds deliberation to decide.
Oh. Well, decide what?
Whether what you were going to say would, in however a modest way, contribute to the sum of human knowledge, or whether it be the usual load of macaroni as is your wont.
Oh. Cheese and egg.
Eric, my flower.
It wasn't either.
What was it then?
I was going to pose a question.
An excellent thing to pose, Eric, good lad.
Thank you.
Namely?
Pardon?
The bloody question.
Oh, yes.